Hello viewers, welcome to another exciting news on God's Eye. In today's edition, we would be giving you latest happenings concerning a secret royal letter from Queen Elizabeth II that can't be opened until 2085. Before we give you the news in full, take a second of your time and subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell for latest updates around the globe. Do you know of any time capsule projects where everyone puts a letter or object in some sort of container, completely forgets about it for years, and then digs it up years later? Queen Elizabeth II has one of them. Released, but except for her version, she seems to have chosen to write a top-secret letter to the people of Sydney, Australia, rather than a letter to her. I hate my braces days. But I digress. According to the New York Post, the late Queen wrote a top-secret letter that will remain sealed until 2085. Queen Elizabeth, who died on her September 8 at the age of 96, wrote to the Queen of Sydney in 1986, congratulating her on the restoration of her Victorian building. Queen Victoria. It's still unclear what exactly the letter says, but it's clear that she's grateful to the townspeople for saving the building from being demolished in support of the parking lot. It's not hard to suggest the deceased queen signs unrelated books. Just in case, well, this is a historical fact. In 1986, a Malaysian company signed a 99-year building lease until 2085. In the same year, the Queen's letter must be opened and published. Perhaps in the letter she will ask that the lease be extended so that the building remains intact? Just a guess, won't know until the letter is finally opened, but the specific instructions for the Mayor of Sydney read, "My message to them. Queen Victoria Building in Sydney." According to 7 News Australia, the note was hidden inside a glass box in a restricted area at the top of Queen Victoria's building, so even the Queen's personal staff knew the contents of the letter were hidden. Don't know. Meanwhile, after the Queen's death, the Sydney Opera House was lit up in honor of Britain's longest reigning monarch. Soon after, it proclaimed King Charles III as the new head of state for over 70 years of his life. Grady Garcia is her associate editor at Cosmopolitan, which covers all things news, entertainment, pop and his culture. Before she joined Cosmo, Grady worked as her husband's social strategist, Dow Jones and editorial writers articles and special projects editor. He earned a master's degree from the Columbia School of Journalism and Harvard, where he studied art history. This content is imported from OpenWeb. You can search for the same content in different formats or visit the website for more information.